Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's the Dog Daddy, and today we're here in Ringwood, New Jersey. We're actually not there yet, we're in New York City, but this vlog is going to be about my dog training seminar in Ringwood, New Jersey. If you guys don't know, I travel all the time to different cities to bring these dog training seminars to you, and today happens to be in New Jersey. My ride is almost here. I landed at 1 in the morning. I want to give, kind of get you guys caught up with everything that has been going on, because I do a lot of traveling to do these classes, and I feel like a lot of people still aren't aware that they can come to these classes in different cities. I will be posting the entire schedule here so you guys can see, but I wanted to bring you guys along for this one. I have done a lot of the short videos, but it doesn't really give you that full picture of what is it that I'm really doing. So today we're heading about an hour away from New York City to where my dog training seminar is at, and I'll bring you guys along. I think my ride is here. I hear them calling me. So let's go. Look how beautiful this area is. It's very, wow. Anyways, things are about to get crazy, and I'm ready for it. Got the training bag over here with all the equipment that we need to help these dogs. I will update you guys when we get there. Met her in New York City. I had signed my name on her arm, and today I get to see the tattoo for the first time. See? Nice.
Cracked.
Hi.
He's like,
How are you?
I'm not doing this. What a terrier.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, so we rescue.
There she is.
There she is.
How are you?
Good. How are
That's one of my pups. Hey. Hi. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hi, how are you?
Hey. Hello. Hi.
He's very reactive to other dogs.
To other dogs. Okay. Look at him. He's like, who do I get first? No, a couple more minutes and you guys can come in. Hello. We're about to get started, okay? Hi. We're about to get started. The best behaved one. Hi. Hello. What's going on? We're about to get started, okay? We're going to get started with the dogs that are louder first to get you guys a little situated. If you cannot hear or understand everything when I start to do things, don't worry too much because I go back and repeat everything all over again. It's pretty much very repetitive with all the dogs, so don't worry too much until the dogs get quieter. Then you guys can get closer and you'll be able to pay more attention. So in the beginning it's a little chaotic because I have to get to know the dogs and work with them first and evaluate the situation and teach you guys how to stop the lunging and the barking, but then it becomes easy for you guys to pay attention. I guess he wants to go first. Okay. Let me just see the leash, see what's going on. How old is your dog?
4.
4? Why? So he barks a lot?
Very
reactive.
Reactive, what else?
He bit my daughter once.
Bit your daughter? How did that happen?
My daughter was trying to hug him.
Uh-huh.
He didn't like that, and then he just like.
How long have you had him? Since he was a puppy?
Since he was a puppy.
Okay. Come. Sit. So he barks at every other dog?
I can't really take him for walks without him getting really barking.
Okay, he barks at everything.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take him for a quick walk around. First I evaluate each dog and see if they respond to the training, to see if it's just like a matter of you intervene and do something different, or if the dog is really challenging, you know, because immediately when I took the leash, he's ready to respond. So this is a smart dog that wants someone to tell them what to do. Good boy. Come. Good. So I can tell right now this dog just needs guidance. He's very confused. I'm gonna have to come back and teach you how to do that. That's what I'm doing right now, is testing each dog, because once I get everybody to his level, that's all that I need. So that I can give you guys, I can teach the owners how to give them directions. He's able to follow directions. So I'm gonna address each dog to see the ones that maybe they cannot follow directions yet. I have to work with them first, and then I come back. And that part of the training is what we spend the majority of the time, is actually teaching you how to handle just different situations when the dogs passing by dogs, people coming over, all these different situations that he doesn't know how to handle yet. I'm going to try to give you something to practice right now. When he starts to bark, all you need to do, put your energy towards him, pressure on the leash, no, release, then relax. Just to stop the barking, until I come back around and I give you more instructions. What about your dog? What's going on?
She's very reactive.
Hold on to her there, if you can. How old is she? 3, and she's reactive. She pulls on the leash.
She's very dominant and very alpha.
Okay, let me see her leash.
Very strong.
Sit. You said she's very dominant and alpha? She's not.
Maybe just me.
She's just all over the place. She's actually anxious and confused. So that's why she's doing all this here. She needs directions. First thing I want to do is let's switch to something a little bit, to give her a little more control. So this is like a sleep lead. Here. The reason we want to have more control over the dog is so that we can give them directions, right? You can give them instructions. If you have the wrong tools on the dog that you can't communicate with them, there's more confusion. But I can tell she's a dog that's really eager to follow directions. So once we step in and start to change, show her that you're able to give her directions, it's going to be a little challenging at first, but then she picks up very quickly. So like right now, basically, I try to get her to sit. She's not going to sit because she's really agitated, but I'm starting from square one, which is just relax next to me. Because that's easy to stop. If she's lunging pulling, I can go here. No. That's telling the dogs, relax next to me. But every step that I take from now on, I have to be bringing the dog along and giving them instructions. So right now, you don't know how to handle this situation, right? So she's left with confusion, and she's taking it onto herself to handle however she thinks is appropriate. So that's why she's pulling and lunging towards the other dogs. See, every step that I take, I'm bringing the dog along with me. There's no tension on the leash unless I need to get her attention. See, she started to sniff things. I told her, no, let's pay attention to the walk right now. Come. Very loose leash. So you're going to pull, so remember the energy towards the dog, you're just pulling right now, it's creating more confusion. Make sure you're actually talking to the dog, so your energy, no. And then relax. Because you're just doing, but it doesn't tell him anything. You have to really, like you're talking to the dog. Whatever command you're going to choose, no, enough, leave it. You won't matter, come. So see, this is a dog that really wants to follow directions. Actually, he's very in tune with body language. So all I have to do is like literally signal to him and he knows what I want. But you have to put that energy into the dog for them to respond to you the same way.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what is going on? The ball keeps... Hold on to him there. Give me his leash. Sit. 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 So far, all the dogs are the same thing. They just need you to learn to communicate with them properly, give them directions. They're very confused and anxious because they don't know what to do with themselves, which is good news for you because when I come back around, that's what we're going to be covering with everybody is exactly why can I walk him past the dogs and he doesn't react to them? Because there's clear communication. Understanding how he feels about these dogs over here and what you need to do to communicate with him that you got it under control. So even if a dog barks at him first, sit, leave it. It won't matter. Leave it. I'm telling him I got this under control. You don't have to worry about it. All right, come. Let's go. Let me just see the leash. Yeah, let her go. Let her go. Just adjust her prong collar. Probably have to take like 2 links off. And we removed the e-collar just so the dog is able to focus just on one tool that we're using to give them directions. And I find that the prong collar is less intense as the e-collar. So it allows the dog, because she's very timid, so the e-collar for a dog like this in particular, you may keep her under control, but it makes her a little bit more like edgy. You know, she's not able to actually relax and follow directions, which that's the end goal. The end goal is to make the dog feel safe enough that they're not even reacting in the first place because they don't feel the need to do that.
You make it tighter?
So yeah, so I took 2 links, and the way that this works is it's snuggly around her neck right now. So when you do a little bit of pressure like this, it quickly gets her attention. Come. Because you want to use the minimum amount of pressure. You're not trying to yank on that collar to hold her back or to correct her. You're trying to be proactive with giving her direction. So she has the prong collar on right now. The prong collar would be used to, if I want to tell her to come this way, I told her. So if there's a dog there, I would use my body language, the verbal, down, sit. You know, and it's really little pressure. It's more like for guidance. Okay, let me give her back to you. Sit. Come. Good. Let's go. So same thing, just need directions. Why are you crying? Very fearful. And she's kind of like, you know, she's on defensive mode. So she's on defensive mode. She thinks she needs to be defending herself. We're going to come back and cover a lot of that. But she's very eager to follow directions. So the same thing, once you're able to give them directions, she's going to feel a lot safer. And so she won't feel defensive anymore. There's no, the aggression is coming only out of fear, and she doesn't really feel like that anyone is handling the situation for her. So as soon as someone is giving her instructions, it's all going to change. She's going to feel a lot more comfortable. So you won't even have to correct anything. You know, you don't have to correct her because if you're proactive with communicating with her, she feels safer, she doesn't misbehave, there's nothing to correct. You know, that's the beauty of it. So if I take her around, right now I can see that there's still some confusion on the leash. I know she has a prong collar on already, but it's not fit properly. So we're gonna fit the prong collar properly, and also, so let's remove that. So just because right now the e-collar would create some confusion. So kind of like this. Okay. Let me see the leash. Let's go. Let's go. Good. So same thing already, I can see they just need directions, they're very confused, fearful. They're just unsure on how to handle the situation when they pass by other dogs, when people come over. It's probably, it's usually a combination of things. The dog is fearful, so this type of reaction here is fearful of other dogs. At home, your dog thinks, hold on to her leash, she thinks she's doing her job of protecting her space. That's why she feels safe. So it's a mixture of making your dog feel more comfortable, also teaching them that they don't have to be defending your house or defending you when your friends come over, because you're handling those situations. You know what I mean? Right now, these dogs are just kind of like thinking that they're doing the right thing, either to defend themselves or to protect you, protect their house. And so we're just gonna give them instructions and directions the right way, in a way that it makes sense to them, that when you say, hey, leave it, they know it. And the dog just feels more comfortable. They know you got it. That when you have your dogs like well behaved, it makes it so much easier for them, for other dogs around as well. The more they feed off of each other. So if you have a calmer dog and you're passing by a dog that is reactive, it's gonna make it less confrontational. So in general, it creates peace. So the more people that gets their dogs under control, the more other dogs around will relax. So the moment that one of them here gets agitated, everybody wants to get involved. Hey, let me see the leash.
Be careful.
You can let her go? Yeah. It's okay. So what you have to be doing with these dogs, again, is giving them very clear communication so that they know what to expect from you. There's a lot of hesitation still when you're holding them. So you're holding back, and the dog just feels like she needs to be doing what she's doing right now, defending herself. Sit. In reality, she needs you to really be able to stand up and tell them what to do. So like, look at your face. It's a lot of fear. You're holding a very powerful dog, and you're very afraid of what he's going to do. That's why they're doing this.
I'm not scared for me.
No, I know, but they don't know that. They just know that they have to be defending themselves. Sit. You're afraid of what your dog is capable of doing. And it's good to be aware of it, but you have to learn how to handle the situation so there's no more fear. Like, you have to be able to give them directions. They have to get him used to the muzzle, because that's going to be important. Good. But this is the thing, when I start to pass here by the dogs, I'm going to be telling her exactly what I expect from her already. Leave it. Sit. Sit. Give it a couple times, because I know she's... Once we have gotten to this level in the training where I have kind of gotten to know each dog and worked with them one-on-one and have gotten the owners to start to practice, I kind of go back and work with the owners that I find need the most hands-on help, and basically me to repeat everything to them again and give them more chances to practice hands-on for them to continue to get better. I continue to give them a lot of information on canine psychology and body language and just how to navigate everyday situations with their dogs. I also answer different questions that my clients and the spectators in my class have. I tell them over and over again how much responsibility on them it will be to keep up with the training. I show them a plan to follow after they go home. I give them a lot of homework. We go over again the different tools and why I recommend them. And yeah, as you guys can see, the dogs are much calmer here. The owners are able to redirect them. These seminars that I do are a minimum of 3 hours long. They usually go for like 4 hours or more. and I do work with each dog hands-on, but the majority of the time the owners are there to pick up on the information that I'm giving them as well as practice hands-on while I go around and work with the dogs that still need more hands-on and give them more chances to practice, like I was saying. And every dog and owner that comes to the class, they are at a different level. Some of them, they have very specific needs and they do pretty well in other areas of training, and while others, they really don't understand their dogs whatsoever, and their dogs are very confused. And so there's a lot of groundwork that I have to do with them before they get to this level where they can follow directions from me and the dog can learn to follow directions from them. And then they just have a lot to learn in general. I will just let you guys continue to listen to the actual training session here. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and also let me know what you think about this video and how do you think the dogs did in this training session. No. Just hold on there. No, don't talk to me like that. Let me be. Let me be. Walk this way. Come. Come. Keep holding on a little shorter down. Good. Stay. Don't let pressure. Hold on there. Good boy. Okay, let's go. No. Okay, let's go. Good boy. Okay, now drop his leash there. Let's go. So yesterday we used to have a follow direction. There's a lot of confusion when you're not around and he doesn't know where to go. So what I'm doing here is doing some conditioning where he needs to be responding to the pressure. Good, let's go. Yes. Good, that was good. Come on. Let's go. Keep him kind of busy and get him in check. Let's go. No. And when you try that also, address right away. Good. Now go back to your head here. Good boy. No, they actually like each other, so they're trying to interact both of them. So. Then after I was done with the training, there was some horses and dogs that live on the property where I held my training session at. So it was so cool to see all the horses. They had some miniature horses and some standard horses, and they even had my favorite breed of horse, which is a Frisian, which you guys are about to see right here. So that's a Frisian, and they are my absolutely favorite breed of horse. And I don't own one yet, but you guys can definitely expect to be seeing one in the future here on my channel. I have horses, but not have never owned a Frisian. And it was time to say goodbye to the amazing helpers that helped me put the class together with security and the owner of the facility and even their dog here. But yeah, I had a great time and I'm coming back in April. So if you guys missed this one, click the link below in my description.